this is your friend, encouraging leader Michael Jones, and this is session 2 of The Books You Read and the People You Meet. And as a brief recap, one of the quotes that has made the most impact on me is by a guy named Charlie Tremendous Jones. And the quote says, you'll be the same person in 5 years as you are today, except for the people you meet and the books you read. And I kind of flipped the two around, the books you read and the people you meet. But that has had a profound impact on me. And I've decided what I want to do is start to share snippets from some of those books that I have read over the last several years that have had a profound impact on me, and share with you brief interviews or takeaways from the most impactful people that I've met along the way. And so I started 2 days ago with the first thing is from a book called The Go-Giver by Bob Burg and John David Mann. And I started with the very first law, the law of value from that book. Today I want to continue with the law of compensation. The law of compensation says your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. Now, yesterday, the law of value talked nothing about compensation. Today, the law of compensation talks everything about compensation. And I want to say that this law of compensation and equating your compensation with how well you serve and how many people you serve, this can be applied on so many different levels, whether you're an entry-level person. And there are 2 fast food places that are near our house that we go to often for breakfast before church. One of them has a cashier or several cashiers who it's a culture there. They essentially just go through the motions. You're a transaction to them. They take your money. They give you your food, and that's it. It's really just you pay and you get what you get. There's another fast food restaurant where the cashiers, and it's not Chick-fil-A, but there's another restaurant where the cashiers have a culture of excellence, and the cashier smiles. She tells you your order. She asks you how you're doing. She says something positive. She makes just small talk with you, and that cashier hopefully is earning more because she's adding more value. There was a story I read years ago about a bagger at a grocery store. We call it sacking groceries, but there's a bagger at a grocery store who used to print up the night before little positive quotes, and he would put in each person's bag as he would bag your groceries. And it was something that he became known for adding value to people. And this can scale all the way up from that type of a role to your doctor, the CEO, the executive down the street, attorneys, whatever your role is. The more value that you add and the more value that you bring people, the more compensation you're gonna get. And how well you serve people, how many people you serve, is gonna directly impact your compensation. This is something that it took me a long time to learn as I would compare myself to other people. And I'll talk much more about that in other sessions. But I compared myself to other people who were serving more people way better than I was. So if you're serving people with excellence today, if you're serving people well and you're not getting the compensation that you deserve, you might be in the wrong role. You might not be in a role that values that, or you might not be serving people as well as you think you are. So refer back to the law of value. It says your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. And today, the law of compensation. Now, there are 3 other laws in The Go-Giver, which I won't dive into. I want to ask you to buy and read that book, The Go-Giver. It's excellent. Those 3 laws are the law of influence, the law of authenticity, and the law of receptivity. That book can change your life, and I hope to really just have a positive impact on you as I share these things, the books you read and the people you meet. I'll be coming at you next week with hopefully some snippets from some people that I've met and some direct interviews with some folks and some more things for you to share. So I hope that I'm adding value today with you. If I am, just let me know. Share me with other people's and just have a great day. Thanks for your time.